Hello my darlings, and welcome to a Witch Chats and Crafts video. I want to chat about some ideas for celebrating Litha and the summer solstice, the reasons why you might want to celebrate it in the first place, and while we chat, I'll be painting a summer solstice wall hanging. Let's do some magical crafting. So what are you going to be doing to celebrate the summer solstice this year? I have a whole list of suggestions for you in this video, and some of my previous Litha videos as well. This is going to be a longer, chatty video with several topics, so I encourage you to use the timestamps and chapters to navigate to the information that interests you the most. This year, I'm celebrating each solstice and equinox with someone special in my life at a fun and celebratory location. On the spring equinox, I visited a live butterfly enclosure with a witchy friend, and I spent the winter solstice at Disneyland. This year, for the summer solstice, my plan is to spend the day with my sister at the annual county fair, an activity we used to do as kids and as teens together every year, and something that quintessentially represents summer for me. I like to think of the county fair as a modern version of a village coming together to celebrate and socialize in ancient times. A festival where you can find every kind of farm animal, all kinds of crafts and hobbies on display, and of course, all kinds of wonderful food. Before I get into some ways that you might want to celebrate this season, a word from this video's sponsor. This video is brought to you by my patrons. The Magical Crafting Patreon is a space where you can support my work and this channel. There are so many reasons to join. Patreon is where I share the monthly community sigil artwork and post notifications for all of my video content so you never miss an upload. Each month I post reminders and links for my art livestream, my crafting livestream, and my monthly Plan With Me livestream, so you never miss a chance to hang out and craft with me. You can participate in polls and give feedback about what you'd like to see on the channel, and there are lots of rewards every month. Each month I create and share a printable monthly mood board and digital wallpapers for your phone and tablet. I post a set of 4 printable planner sticker pages with a new monthly color scheme and theme. And I share a printable Book of Shadows page for my patrons. And all of my patrons have access to the large library of my earlier pages as well. In the higher tiers, you can become a pen pal or sigil spellbag patron. And a new reward tier is in the works and coming soon. There are so many reasons to join my Patreon community. I hope you'll visit at the link below the video. Litha is also known as Midsummer or the summer solstice. It's a day celebrated by various pagan traditions. This year in the northern hemisphere, it falls on June 20th, making the longest day and the shortest night of the year, opposite of the winter solstice, celebrated in the southern hemisphere. The first step is to define what this day means for you and what activities would best suit that definition. For me, it's a throwback to a summer festival from my childhood. The essence of Litha lies in its celebration of light. The extended daylight provides an opportunity to bask in the sun's glow, and I have several suggestions for celebrating the sun. One way I'm celebrating this year is by creating this piece of artwork that you're watching me make right now. If you'd like to create art or craft, you can turn that activity into a meditative and sacred pursuit by adding your intention into your project, or by creating your sun-themed project to be displayed in a sacred space, or to honor a specific deity, archetype, or holiday. This can be any creative pursuit that you love, from weaving and fiber arts to poetry and writing, paper crafting, working with clay, drawing, or painting. Literally any creative pursuit can be turned into art witchery. I really love adding sigils and messages into my painting, as well as including the symbols and themes of the holidays in my art. The Litha symbols in this piece will be the sun and the blue skies of summer, bees, sunflowers, daisies, and butterflies. You may also wish to use the sun as a way to charge your personal battery, so to speak, by spending time in the sunshine on the special day. You can also set any crystals or magical tools that you wish to cleanse and charge out in the sun on Litha. Another idea is to set a container of water out in the midsummer sun to soak up the solstice energy and create sun water to use in your magical pursuits, or add some chamomile or black tea to create Santee. Extra points if you sweeten it with some glorious honey that the bees work so hard to provide us with. When it's ready, rather than scrolling through your phone or doing distracting chores, enjoy your Santee mindfully. Reflect on the light within your life. Many ancient cultures marked the summer solstice with rites and rituals honoring the sun. This solar holiday is the longest day of the year and the shortest night. Celebrate the significance of midsummer with ritual and prayers that recognize the sun and its magnificent power. Solar deities are found worldwide in nearly every culture. Depending on your traditions and beliefs, you may wish to honor the sun god Ra in the Egyptian pantheon, the god of the sun, order, kings, and the sky. The sun is the giver of life, and all forms of life were believed to have been created by Ra. He travels across the sky in his solar bark every day, and through the underworld every night, fighting chaos and bringing order and life each new day. In the Greek pantheon, the sun god is Helios. In Persia, he is Mithras, and the Roman equivalent is Sol Invictus, or the unconquered sun. The Japanese sun goddess is Amaterasu. Surya in the Indian pantheon, the Incan god Inti, and there are so many, many more. To make an offering to a sun deity, you may wish to offer water in a copper or brass bowl. Into this water you can add sugar or honey and flowers. Place it on your altar or offer it to the sun in an outdoor ritual. When your ritual is complete, pour the water onto the earth in the direction of the sun. Another way to celebrate the season is to journal about the themes that the summer solstice and Litha embody. This period of maximum sunlight is seen as a time of enlightenment, clarity, and heightened awareness. It is a moment to reflect on personal growth and to set intentions for the coming months. The solstice also represents a turning point. While it is the peak of the sun's power, it also marks the beginning of a gradual decline towards winter. This duality underscores the cyclical nature of life and the balance between light and darkness. I've created a set of 10 journaling prompts for this season of Litha. If you'd like to download a printable PDF of these prompts, you can visit the Patreon link below the video. The first prompt asks you to reflect on abundance. Write about the areas of your life where you feel a sense of abundance. How can you nurture and expand this abundance throughout the rest of the year? Prompt number 2 is about celebrating light. Describe the ways in which you can bring more light, both literally and metaphorically, into your life. How does the presence of light influence your mood and outlook? Next is embracing growth. Consider the personal growth you've experienced since the beginning of the year. What new skills, knowledge, or insights have you gained? How can you continue to grow? Prompt number 4 asks you to reflect on the balance in your life. Reflect on the balance between your personal and professional life. Are there any adjustments you need to make to achieve a better equilibrium? Next is making a nature connection. If it's possible for this fifth prompt, spend some time outdoors and observe the natural world around you. Write about the sights, sounds, and sensations you experience. How does nature inspire or soothe you? My favorite prompt is number 6, the gratitude practice. List the things that you're most grateful for this season. How can you show appreciation for these blessings in your everyday action? The next prompt requires you to use your imagination and visualize a cleansing ritual and write about it. Imagine creating a cleansing ritual to release negativity and invite positivity. What elements would you include? How would you feel before, during, and after this ritual? Prompt number 8 led me to decide to do this sun painting for Litha. It's about creative expression. Use the theme of light and the peak of summer as an inspiration for a creative project. Describe what you would create and how it would represent the essence of Litha. Prompt number 9 is about community and connection. Reflect on your relationship with family, friends, and your broader community. How can you strengthen these connections during the season of warmth and togetherness? And the final prompt is another one of my personal favorites, about future intentions. Set intentions for the second half of the year. What goals or dreams do you want to pursue? How can the energy and vitality of Litha support you in achieving these aspirations? But of course, you can make up your own prompts as well, or just write about the themes of Litha and the summer solstice. The symbolism of Litha is rich and multifaceted. At its core, it's a celebration of light, life, and the interplay between the two. The sun at its zenith represents the peak of vitality and energy, a time when the potential for growth and transformation is at its highest. The light is both literal and metaphorical, illuminating the path forward and dispelling the darkness within. Litha also embodies the theme of balance. While it marks the height of the sun's power, it also signals the beginning of the sun's decline, a reminder of the cyclical nature of life. This balance between light and dark, growth and decay, is a central tenet of the pagan philosophy, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all things. Additionally, Litha is a time of gratitude and reflection. As the earth reaches the height of its fertility, there's a profound sense of appreciation for the natural world and its gifts. It's a moment to pause and reflect on the blessings received and to give thanks for the abundance that sustains life. Water, too, plays a significant role in Litha festivities. Ritual baths in rivers, lakes, or the sea are taken to cleanse and rejuvenate the spirit. If you live near a lake or ocean, you may wish to celebrate with a bonfire by the water. Gathering friends and family around a roaring bonfire is a great way to celebrate the power of the sun. It's a symbol of light conquering darkness and a perfect way to foster togetherness. Feasting is another important aspect of Litha. The solstice is a time to celebrate the abundance of the earth, and communal meals featuring fresh seasonal produce are a way to connect with nature's cycles. This is the season to add citrus into your food and beverages. Litha is the perfect time to enjoy fresh lemonade. You can bake sun cakes using any lemon cake recipe. Use honey and citrus fruits in your recipes. And don't forget fresh garden vegetables and fruits. Green vegetables represent nature deities. Yellow, orange, and red vegetables represent the colors of the sun and the energy given to us by the longest day of the year. Foods that are made using the power of the sun, such as sun-dried tomatoes or sunflower seeds, are also a good addition to the table. Litha is a good time to host a garden party, a potluck, or a barbecue that stretches into the evening, culminating in a bonfire for family and friends. Or end your day with a meditation, sitting quietly as the sun sets. Focus on your intentions and the warmth of the sun's energy radiating within you. Litha is a vibrant and meaningful celebration that honors the peak of the sun's power and the fullness of the earth's bounty. Through rituals of light, fire, water, and feasting, we can connect with the rhythms of nature, express gratitude, and seek balance and harmony. In a world that's often disconnected from the natural cycles, Litha offers a moment to pause, reflect, and celebrate the wonders of the natural world. I hope that however you celebrate the day or the season, that the light within you shines brightly as you embrace the abundance of the season. Happy Litha and Summer Solstice.